share that with us tonight.
Happy snow day! Here we are, it's awesome. I wanted to first of all say a huge thank you to each and every one of you. Such a passionate, caring, loving group of people that you are. And that day, that evening that we were together, it was a very emotional evening for me. And when I went home that evening, I did call 2 sets of families that night. And I wanted to share a little bit about them. And the one family wrote a 5-page letter, which I've highlighted some. And I'm going to leave the letter for you to look at if you wish to look at it further. But I wanted to share about a little guy. Starts his name, we're just going to use the name T. And T's mom had been with us last summer and had tried a number of different summer programs. And the only program that he was able to be successful was at Nova's Ark. And so she called me up beginning of December, and she had said that she really wanted him for a summer program. The funding was not there. He's been on a wait list for 5 years, and they were hoping it was coming, but they hadn't gotten it yet. And so she wanted to make sure she knew how she could bring the funds to us, because what she had decided to do was she was putting away money every week for this little guy by fasting 3 days a week.
Oh my God.
Okay? And so for her, she wanted to make sure her child had the nutrition he needed to have, but she didn't have to. And so she was putting grocery money away to make sure that there was something for him. So I called them that night, and they were so excited. They were so thrilled. And she said, well, you know, I'm going to keep fasting just in case. I said, no, the money's here. It's okay. It's here. And for her, the tears and the appreciation that someone cared. And that's what I talked about when we were together, is that you offer hope. And the hope is important. So I wanted to share a letter that came from Mom B and her little girl B. And reading is a little difficult here, so we'll do it this way. So what we've done is we've highlighted some of this. I wanted to write a letter of appreciation and gratitude for the positive impact you are making within our community, giving hope to families in their darkest moments, trying to gather any bits of community support that may be out there to support their children who are in dire need of a little compassion and understanding, with a heart to reach out to those in need when it seems like there's nowhere else to turn. The devastation of the school board not being adequately equipped to help support our children not only impacts our child, but also their peers around them in their classrooms, as they were subjected to the challenges of our very young children are struggling with, not having all the support in place to help the child. I have a neurodiverse, triple mental health diagnosed child who is extremely fortunate to attend Nova's Ark and has become a part of the Nova's family, consisting of the most beautiful team of humans I've ever come across in my whole life. My child is the youngest in our family of 6 children blended. I knew that this would be a place for my child. This is what these kids and adults who are generally pushed away from our society need. I wanted to share a moment here. The worst moment was running to the school after a call to pick up her little girl, to find her hysterically crying, shoved in a corner, screaming and hiding her face with her hands, crayons and markers thrown all around her classroom, as well as chairs and tables all moved out of place. Her sister approaching me crying, apologizing for crying, telling me that this was the worst that she's ever seen her, and I just couldn't help her. I wanted to help her, but I couldn't do it this time. I consoled my daughter's special education resource teacher that day. We hugged it out together before making my way to my daughter to hold and hug her after what she had just gone through. The team at Nova's Ark does it each and every day with the most unending glee, love, heartfelt compassion, and understanding, holistically. They don't shame our loved ones for who they are there to try to change. They love and accept them for exactly who they are. It is a treasured thing to witness how the mentors at Novus Arc stand by the participants' sides. Okay, there's 5 pages. I got an unexpected phone call from Marianne letting me know, because of 100 Women Who Care contributions to Novus Arc, there is a way we could get my daughter to Novus Arc while we continue to wait for her urgent application requesting funding for her to attend Novus Arc. I wanted to write you ladies a letter of recognition and appreciation to commend what you ladies are doing with the utmost highest regard. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for choosing Novus Arc. It is a charity that is certainly in need and very much deserving of financial support. I hope you can continue to help Novus Arc, who in turn helps so many families in desperation like ours. Thank you for helping our sweet little girl. You, each and every one of you, make such a difference to families who don't know where to go, who try so desperately to work with the schools, who are also struggling. Everyone is struggling. And I know all of you know someone that just needs a smile, a hug, and a way to make it work. You do that, each and every one of you. The offer still stands, and I know it's been awfully snowy and quite cold the last little bit. But Novus Arc is open to our friends, and you are a friend, a true friend of Novus Arc. Thank you so much for caring. Appreciate it.